Hello, hello. Well, I'm hoping this is going to work. I just had a bit of a. I had to abandon the last show. It kept on basically crashing out and then crashing in again. So I'm going to have to keep an eye on this recording. The soundtrack today is provided by Tariq Imam and one of his binaural recordings, which you won't actually be able to hear um, because in its true form, because you have to listen to them through headphones. The reason why you have to listen to binaural things through headphones is they're actually recorded with microphones in the ears. Now the microphones sit in the ears, right in the canals, and they pick up the sound they pick up gets sort of affected by your ears as if. Well, basically, the short way of describing it is because the microphones are actually in your ears when it records. When you actually play the thing back through headphones, it really sounds. I don't know why I'm looking at that. But it really sounds like you're there, completely immersed. I think if you go to YouTube and type in binaural recordings, there's a guy here and put your headphones in. There's a guy there who cuts hair, and you can hear him snippy snip snip. Close your eyes, and you really feel like he's snipping all around you. Because when you think about surround sound, if you got lucky enough to have a surround sound system with speakers all around you, you start to wonder, well, hang on, you've only got two ears, so how can you differentiate what's behind you, what's in front? It's all to do with the timing of the sounds and how they hit your ears. So yeah, that's it. Basically, by having recording straight from in there, you're getting that sense of timing of sounds, same sound hitting you at a very milliseconds difference. That gives you direction. That's what causes that to happen. So that's that. That's playing nicely. What else? So this morning and yesterday afternoon, I'm trying to get this company thing together and vision, and I'm really getting fed up with it already. Thinking, why bother? And I'm thinking, well, why not just give it a go for a month or two? Just learn something about ways of doing things. Learn about accounting, learn about all these things. So hopefully, I won't be too much out of pocket if it all fails. Shouldn't be. You know me, very careful with things like money. And just see how it goes. So I've started the website, which is a website called Moonfruit, and all I can say is you get 3 months, 12 months for free. Nah, it's after that, after your free 12 months, you actually pay quite a lot per month. So I'm going to just do a really basic site, which I was going to, too much effort into that, and then I can move it across to much better value on after 12 months. So I'm very tired. Now, yesterday, very nice bloke called Konstantinos came to stay via couch surfing. Really interesting guy. He's here for a job interview. He's actually attending that now, probably in Riyadh. So he crashed over. He's got another job interview tomorrow, a place called Cranley, I think, in Surrey, and then another job interview in London. And he's basically like a psychologist who organises music therapy and other types of therapies to help people with special needs, children, adults, what have you. And so yeah, he was really nice, and met up with Tarek down the pub. Then Demetrius popped over as well to pick up one of these covers. He liked my cover so much, he wanted one as well. So yeah, joys of eBay. You don't want to get that sort of thing at the Apple Store. And anyway, I'm not going to go on any more about that. So I was thinking about objects. Now, I think I've probably done enough around a lot of the things here. I haven't planned today's show at all, really, even to the point. I usually think at least what I'm going to do it about when I do it. So let's go. Oh. Now, let's think about. I think we talked about Super 8 before. What about charity? Yeah, charity shops and bric-a-brac car boot sales. I'm a real sucker. In fact, not running the car has been good in that I haven't been to any car boot sales this year at all, and I really do want to go to one or two, because you pick up a few of these sort of handheld electronic games, still pop up every now and again, things like that. But today I did, on the way back from town after I dropped off Konstantinos, or Constance, which short for, is he said it's a female name, so he feels a bit uneasy being called Constance, even though in Greece it's not. The short version isn't female, but yeah, blah blah blah. Anyway, after dropping him off, I went to this shop on the corner near where I live, which has never been open. It had a, like, I think it used to be a thing called what was it called? Start Right or something. They specialised in batteries, but it was just always empty. Now it's doing house clearance stuff. I have a nasty feeling it might be run by the same people who used to have a house clearance place that sold me a dodgy cooker and then wouldn't give me a refund. But anyway, despite that, I saw this beauty. Now, I've already got a few of these, so why would I want another one? Well, the thing I like about this one, and it does work, he said. Oh yeah, it's switched off at the moment. It's pretty rugged plastic. Listen to that. It's got your usual macro, focus, you see, all manual controls. Don't mess around with these stupid little buttons you get on today's cameras. It's even got, just that doesn't work then. Or does it? I hadn't even noticed that. Oh no, when you're running it works. So yeah, you've got your silly buttons to do it. Well, the electric motor, but it's much better to do like what you call a crash zoom, where you just whack it up and down. But it has a switch here which you can change between 18 frames per second, which is normal for Super 8, although some of them do 24 like films, and 1. So I can just go around with a Super 8 thing, just take one shot, just like that. Which I think would be great to use on the MyPod. So there we are. So this may well end up on the MyPod. Hopefully that one won't fall off. My other one fell off, so that probably is knackered. But yeah, that I wanted to get him down to £4, got him down to £5. Now, I'm very aware that I'm always talking about the cost of things. I don't know whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, because you know, it probably shows I am a bit self-conscious, stuff like that. Now, had I brewed the cider? The cider is brewing. It is in the dark room here. Now, I'll put a little heater down there, which I should always shut this door. I put, that was already there, then I got a bit of polystyrene there just to sort of try and keep the heat in a bit. And there it is. Whoa! Oh, you can hear it. You can hear it fizzing away. Hang on, this might help. Listen to that. That's the sound of sugar being turned into alcohol by the yeast. That's going to be gorgeous. So that's, if you can make it to my party, the cider will be on me. It's going to have a flavouring, dark berry flavouring in there. Not really going anywhere with this today, am I? Sorry about that, folks. Okay. Now, other things that are happening. I've moved these into the centre of the room now. Don't know why I hadn't thought of that earlier. So I can get to grips with this wall. Try and get that all stripped and off some point the next few days. So that's that. Now, building the website for this company, I picked a template which was a load of old rubbish, really, but it looked nice. But it obviously completely different. It's for an activity store for bikes and skis and stuff like that. I just like the front page, but everything else has got to be redesigned. There's more Tarek stuff. So I really want to. Okay, here it is. Here it is. This is a. If you've managed to last this long, you've done very well, and well done. Now I'm actually going to come up with something very, very interesting. In that, all these games I've got, especially the old ones, not the handheld ones, but the old SNES games, Mega Drive, what have you. If you want that experience, you don't have to buy the original ones like me. That's just me. That's just me being silly, wanting to have the physical object. Who needs physical objects these days? You can put it all on your computer, can't you? Which is true with the games as well. There's these programs called emulators, and the best place to get them with all your games as well is off torrent sites, I'm afraid, and they're increasingly being shut down by the web providers. But get in there quick. If you type in MAME, you'll get an arcade emulator, which what it does is software itself, the main program, acts like an arcade machine, believe it or not. Because arcade games, all they are controllers, monitors, and a processing unit. And then you slot in a cartridge, much as you slot in a cartridge on a Nintendo, an arcade machine, you slot in, say, Street Fighter 2, it becomes like a Street Fighter 2 machine. So you might need different buttons or what have you, but, you know, they were sort of standard arcade cabinets you'd slot stuff into. So then you get ROMs, where you get ROMs with the software and you can scroll down, you can have thousands of arcade games, and it's similar with all the other consoles. You know, even, you can get Wii, can you? Yeah, I'll just say you can. I'll make it up. If it's not true, sue me. Get your Wii emulators, N64 emulators. There's even a Vector X emulator, which is actually quite good. Just that isn't even, you know, don't have some of them you don't even need to download. Some of them you can pay for even. You know, some of them are freeware, blah blah blah. So all these games, strictly speaking, if you just want the experience of the game, you don't need to have the object, which is great. But I like to have the object. Konstantinos was saying that I have a lot of stuff, and maybe I should just concentrate on one thing only. And he said it is the games, isn't it? So yeah. So yeah. So the first thing I did today was I bought another Super 8 camera. But anyway, people know me. If you want to give me stuff, don't feel guilty, because I'm going to start finding good homes for some of this stuff. And I might even sell a few things as well, because it would help to get some money, at least a little teeny bit of money going into the bank account. Who knows? Maybe the business will bring in some. So if you want to have your films or videos, whatever, transferred to DVD, approach me directly, ask for a good price. I still haven't decided on a pricing structure yet. I'm willing to do things for food though, help decorating. If you want to sort of think you can help me out with a sort of psychology lesson or something, you know, just buy us a few drinks down the pub, all those things, I will work for anything like that. So anyway, that's it. So now we've given Tarek a little bit of exposure. This is the National Institute for the Blind. I see what he's done there. That's if you just shut your eyes and have your headphones on, you experience what a blind person would. You see, he's a good guy. Oh, he's called things drum. What's drum? I guess this must be drum stuff he likes. Porcupine tree, blackest eyes in absentia. Oh, there's something. This isn't good. This isn't good. The battery on this iPod I got, I don't think it's very good. don't think that's all that. Oh dear. Anyway, if you've managed to stick with me to the end, congratulations. I'm going to use the laptop more to do the shows for now. I will try and do weekend special this weekend. Oh, excuse me. Oh dear. Oh, perhaps I should just go back to bed again. Anyway, whatever you do as well, please remember there's certain games that you shouldn't ever download or play. Really, I would advise people against Angry Birds, and I would especially advise people against Plants vs Zombies. I thought I was cured of Plants vs Zombies. Saw it as that for the iPod, downloaded it. It's been eating into my time of it, so I just don't worry. I got it for all the music creation stuff, and I just ended up playing bloody Plants vs Zombies. Alright, dudes. See you soon. Bye.